sometimes you just have to understand that everything that I say is right when it comes to Charlotte Flair, at least. Charlotte Flair, the Queen City, okay? Everything I say about Charlotte is 100% right. And everything I said last night about Rhea Ripley, I was right about that too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Within the Ropes podcast. I'm your host, BrianTronic. And yes, I'm here to talk more Charlotte Flair. I'm also here to talk about Monday Night Raw and all that stuff, but I'm mainly here to talk about Charlotte Flair. Before I get started, though, I want to bless you guys again with probably the greatest in-ring theme song, in-ring, out-ring, whatever you want to call it, the greatest theme song in the world. Let's listen to it. Let's hear it. I know what you're thinking. Yes, Brian, you're right. That's got to be the greatest theme song that we've ever heard. Don't worry, you're going to hear it a lot more as we proceed through episode after episode after episode, review after review, prediction after prediction. Don't worry, I got you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, welcome to Within the Ropes, and I'm here to review Monday Night Raw after Hell in a Cell. And I will tell you guys, it was a banger. It was a banger. Before I get going down the line, I just want to say a little quick reminder. Charlotte Flair is the greatest in-ring women's performer I have ever witnessed. And it's not even close. I know a lot of you, Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Bayley, yada, 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 Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker. Sorry. Nah. Okay. Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view. We have Money in the Bank qualifying matches tonight on Raw. They were bangers. I was absolutely wrong, shitty wrong, horrible, disgustingly wrong on my predictions, and we will get to that. Starting off the show tonight, we had the MVP Lounge where MVP and the almighty WWE champion Bobby Lashley celebrated his victory over Drew McIntyre in Drew McIntyre's last chance, quote unquote. Can you guys hear my fingers? I don't know if you guys can hear it. That's me doing the little quote finger things. Last chance WWE championship match, whatever. The party was crashed though. The New Day make their way to the ring. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. And Kofi had a lot to get off his chest. First of all, before they even started talking, they wanted to take part in this toast that MVP, I almost called him VIP, that MVP wanted to do in celebration for Bobby Lashley. And the New Day came down literally with a cart of toast and started throwing toast at Bobby Lashley and MVP and the girls. They were with the girls again. So I thought that wasn't nice. Come on, guys. They had women with them. If that was our tribal chief, he would have never let that happen. Kofi Kingston comes out and let's just cut to the chase. He challenged him to a match for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. And Bobby Lashley, like I expected, he accepted. Why not? He's Bobby Lashley. He's the almighty WWE champion. Why not? Why wouldn't he accept it, right? It's a good touch. I truly think that this is a very, very nice match to set up for the very first pay-per-view in front of fans in, 2 years or something like that, or a year and a half, maybe a little over a year and a half. I don't know. No, I think it's 2 years. About 2 years. I think this is a good match to set up in front of fans. Good main event. Good for Kofi. Good for Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley proved me wrong last night. Not like I didn't think that he was a good champion or anything like that, but it's just, he's really good. He's really, really good. Really, really good. I'm so glad that he's got the opportunity. Him and MVP are just killing shit, and I already know that this rivalry that they have with Kofi Kingston which also bled into Xavier Woods because as Kofi was challenging Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank, Xavier Woods had a little challenge of his own, and he challenged Bobby Lashley to a match tonight. But not only just a normal match, he challenged him to a Hell in a Cell match. And like the rest of you, I was like probably the rest of you were like, huh? But then at the same time, it's just like, whoa, like that's finna go crazy. That's about to be a banger, right? And it was, and we'll get to it as the show proceeds. TRONIC. See how that just flows? I'm good at this shit, guys. Let's get to the first Money in the Bank qualifying match. AJ Styles would go up against Ricochet. Now, this is where I went wrong with prediction number 1. I just knew for sure. You know, when you think about how things like this go, you think WWE. Well, it's the WWE. Of course AJ Styles is going to win this match. Of course. I actually thought that Ricochet was going to lose because of outside interference, because that seems to happen all the time. But I was wrong. Well, I was kind of right, but I was wrong. The only part that I was right in was that there was outside interference, but it wasn't to help AJ. It was to help Ricochet in a sense. The Viking Raiders would come out to distract the Phenomenal One and start taking care of business on Omos. Omos, he said, He took off his jacket and he did a little ooh-ah. And he went right through the barricade. Eric and Ivar sideswipe. What is a sidestep? What the hell is that? They sidestepped and Omos went right through the barricade. And while that happened, AJ Styles caught a code breaker and Ricochet was victorious, and he is going on to Money in the Bank. I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. But I'm glad I was wrong because Ricochet deserves this opportunity, especially in front of fans, right? Who better than Ricochet? Who better than, someone who I feel like has been on a roll ever since, the matches with Sheamus. I think he should have won, but, nonetheless, he's going to Money in the Bank, going to have a chance to get that contract, to have a shot at the WWE champion, the almighty WWE champion, or maybe even Kofi Kingston once Money in the Bank is over. Who knows? You never know. RK Bro have a backstage segment, and I thought this was pretty interesting. RK Bro has been extremely entertaining to me over the last few months, I should say. And he was just, or Riddle was just backstage asking Randy Orton, like, hey, like, what's it like? Like, what do I have to expect? Because, when you think Randy Orton's been through it all. He's been in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. He's been in Money in the Bank matches. He's been Mr. Money in the Bank. He's cashed it in successfully, become world champ. And, Randy Orton was just like, yo, shut up. Like, Randy Orton, he didn't want none of what Riddle was fucking talking about tonight. He just wanted to take care of business himself, as he had a match tonight against John Morrison. We'll get to that in just a few. But I thought the backstage segment delivered. They continue to deliver. Matt Riddle is awesome. I said on Twitter, you guys can follow me at Within the Ropes on Twitter, or at BrianTronic. Make sure you guys follow me there right now. Like, pause and go to Twitter right now and just follow me and tweet me and say hi. I thought that Riddle, they found a role for him, and it was obvious. You kind of knew this was coming, but I'm glad that he's in a role where he's comfortable. He's delivering. It started off a little stupid. I know people were mad about it because it's just like, oh man, Riddle, he's coming to Raw. They're making him stupid. But no, I think this works. This fits him. And he still continues to deliver in the ring. So it was nice. Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match comes up next. We got Asuka and Naomi versus Eva Marie and Doudrop. And before this match, Eva Marie and Doudrop have a segment backstage, and Eva Marie finally announces who this quote unquote, hold on, wait. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm doing the finger things again. She says this mystery woman is, and she's like, what's your name again? And you can see her mouthing the name Piper. And Eva Marie goes, your name's Doudrop. And Doudrop did not like that. I was trying to think of something clever for the artwork or for the episode name. I was going to do Stop, Doudrop, and Roll. But I thought that was stupid. I thought about it. I was like, that's kind of stupid. Whatever. I'm not going to do that. So we have this match, Doudrop, Eva Marie, Asuka, Naomi, and I put it together. I said, look, Eva Marie and Doudrop is going to win this match, and I'll go even further. Doudrop is going to help Eva Marie win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She's going to dominate the whole entire Money in the Bank match. She's going to go up there. She's going to climb up the ladder, grab the briefcase, and she's going to hand it over to Eva Marie. So I was for sure. I was like, oh, yeah, this match is definitely over. It sucks for Asuka and Naomi, but this match is definitely over. But I was wrong. At one point, Doudrop was taking care of business. I know you guys are probably going to be mad as fuck I'm calling her Doudrop, but that's her name, so I'm calling it. Doudrop was taking care of business. Eva tags herself in for a near fall before Doudrop actually refuses Eva's request to be tagged back in. Once Eva realized that it was only a 2 count, she was like, oh, shit, let me get out of here. And Doudrop said, not today. Naomi rolls up Eva Marie for the 1, 2, 3. And Naomi and Asuka are going to Money in the Bank. And I was fucking wrong again. But that's okay because I'm happy. I'm glad. It was surprising. It was nice. I'm glad Naomi gets a chance, an opportunity to, fight for an opportunity to have a briefcase for the title, and so does Asuka. I think it's exciting. I think it's dope. Another Money in the Bank qualifying match. But before we get there, as if I didn't talk about her enough already, let's talk about the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. Now, Adam and Sonya are in the ring, and they call the Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley out to basically let her know that, yo, we're onto your shit. We knew you got intentionally disqualified last night. We know that that, yeah, you may lose the match, but champion's advantage. If you get disqualified, you retain the title. So we know you did it on purpose, right? Charlotte Flair comes out. She says, hey, I respect it. She basically did what Charlotte would do. And that's one thing that Rhea Ripley even said, was that I only did what Charlotte Flair gets away with all the time. So you mean to tell me when I do it, it's bad, but when she does it, it's okay? You're damn right, Rhea. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Who you thought this was? This is the Queen City. You're damn right she's going to get away with it. Why? She told you why a few months ago. Because she's the opportunity. Hello? She is the opportunity. Might I add, she was one of the reasons why you were even wrestling at WrestleMania, right? She did choose you, right? Now, you can flip that and be like, well, yeah, she chose Rhea, but nah. She knew what she was doing. She knew it was easy money. She was about to handle business. She knew. I'm the opportunity. The only way that these girls are going to even get a chance in the spotlight is if they come see me. Ask Becky. Hello. Ask Becky. Now, I'm tired, okay? All y'all not giving Charlotte the credit that she deserves. She deserves it all. And I'm going to make sure I give her flowers, her tulips, her plants, her raisins, her Pop-Tarts, her cereal, I'll run her shower. Sorry, honey. Sorry, y'all. I had to tell my wife, sorry. She right here. But she understands. She knows. From the Queen City. And rightfully so. She gets her rematch at Money in the Bank to finally put Rhea Ripley away to regain the Raw Women's Championship for the 14th time. Woo! Let's move on. Money in the Bank qualifying match. Randy Orton versus John Morrison. Again, another one of those matches where I looked at and I was like, Randy got this in the bag. It's over. There's no chance John Morrison's going to Money in the Bank. Of course, they're going to have Randy Orton in the match, right? And then they're going to somehow get Riddle in the match. And then they're going to break up. There's going to be RK Bro no more. It's perfect, right? Perfect way to end it. But I was wrong. With a little bit of distraction, a little bit of help from the Miz on the outside, using the drip stick, drip stick, dripping it, drip all over Randy Orton's face. Riddle would come down to the ring, skeet, scat, skirt, scootering, chasing off a Miz in a wheelchair, going extremely slow. But that's okay, because Riddle respects the ringside. He understands that he can't scooter that fast at ringside. So next thing you know, Starship Pain, John Morrison pins Randy Orton 1, 2, 3. And I was wrong again, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wrong again. But it's okay, because John Morrison gets an opportunity. That's fun. That's going to be fun. John Morrison, Ricochet, that's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. Now Morrison gets a shot at the briefcase on his own. He doesn't have to fucking carry around Miz's for him or try to help Miz get the briefcase back or anything like that. But wouldn't it be so WWE if Morrison won the briefcase and just awarded it to Miz just because he felt like Miz deserved it more than him, but Miz just couldn't get the opportunity because he was injured? Wouldn't that be some WWE shit to do? I hope they do right by the briefcases this year. I hope the right person wins, and I hope we get some great cash-ins, because guess what? Us fans deserve it. Moving on. Another women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Alexa Bliss with some new music. I like it. Shout out to my boy Jones. He said he didn't like it. We were over on Twitch watching Raw. Guys, go over to twitch.tv/within the ropes. Come watch some wrestling with me. I'll be announcing on Twitter when I'll be doing those. I'm not going to be doing them as frequently because, the Twitch police, they hot out here. You know what I'm saying? But I will be doing it, a little bit here and there. Alexa Bliss has new music. Nikki Cross is a superhero. Nikki Cross, Thicky Cross, super duper Nikki Thicky Cross, whatever you want to call her. Nikki Cross had on a blue mask like a hurricane. And I seen on Twitter, Hurricane called her it cane. That's good. That's clever. They went up against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax with Reginald. I don't know why. If you guys heard my review to Hell in a Cell, you guys know. I don't know why. By the way, if you haven't heard it, go back, check it out after this. Go back, check it out. I promise I'm not talking about too much Charlotte Flair on there. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I don't know why they're still a tag team. I don't know why they're together. Who cares? Who knows? Whatever. I didn't really predict this match because I was so down on myself with the John Morrison and Randy Orton. So I kind of just let this one fly. But I'm sure you know what happens. It was more hypnosis and more mind control, more mind games. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross did good, though. She had some really cool moments. And I think she's going to be able to pull this superhero gimmick off if it's permanent. I don't know if it's just a one-time thing. Hopefully they don't change her name. But I think she can do it. She has energy. She looks great. She's really great in the ring, so I know that no matter what, if you're good in the ring, then you can make anything work. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeat Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, and Nikki and Alexa are on their way to Money in the Bank, which is going to add a whole new element to this women's Money in the Bank match because, it's kind of sad because I don't necessarily want to see Naomi get hypnotized. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, if Alexa Bliss has the ability to use hypnosis and, you know, use telekinesis or you know, mind control or whatever, voodoo, whatever you want to, I don't know. If she has the ability to do that, why don't she just put everybody else in the match under a spell and then go up the briefcase and just grab it? Right? I mean, make it make sense, right? That's the saying nowadays, right? Make it make sense. I don't know. It is what it is. The next Money in the Bank qualifying match, I said, you know what? I'm predicting this one. I'm calling it Drew McIntyre. Why? Because he's going up against Riddle. Why? Because he was supposed to have a last chance opportunity at the WWE Championship, but yet here he is again getting another opportunity for the Money in the Bank contract, which is an opportunity for the WWE Championship, or even the Universal Championship, right? I don't know. They haven't specified that. I'm pretty sure in the coming weeks they'll say something like, yeah, I mean, the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match will either get the opportunity for the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship. And then we'll be left confused like, huh? And then we'll be like, what about the brand split, or what about the draft, and you know, all that shit? I don't know. Leave that shit in the pandemic era of wrestling. Merge all the championships. Get rid of the brand split. I'll save that for another show. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Within the Ropes and at BrianTronic. This match was a banger. Couple of commercial breaks, but you know, it is WWE Raw, right? Riddle got caught in a future shock DDT. I thought it was over. Riddle hit a bridge, that bridge he's been doing to get his shoulders up. And then all of a sudden, he goes for a Claymore. I'm sorry, he. You guys are like, who the fuck is he? Obviously, Drew McIntyre goes for a Claymore, and it was countered into a sleeper. A sleeper. Come on, man. Matt Riddle. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Matt Riddle knows exactly what he's doing. He sold. RVD did too. RVD wasn't much of the on-screen, you know, talking character, all that, but he was damn good in the ring, right? Matt Riddle pins Drew McIntyre to become the next entrant in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I was wrong again. And boy, did Drew McIntyre look sick. Boy, did he look frustrated and upset with himself. He needs to become the chosen one again. I wouldn't be mad if he said, fuck this, man. I'm losing. I'm fed up. You know, I thought that maybe this was it for Drew McIntyre, but nah. After that, they went on to announce that there's going to be last chance qualifying matches. Triple threat, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and AJ Styles, which I feel like is going to be a banger, right? But what's up with the last chance, man? I don't like that. No, you get one chance. You get one shot. That's it. Move on. It's not fair to the people who qualified and won. It's not fair. Get rid of it. It's yucky. Backstage, Jackson Ryker and Mansoor having a little chat. He gives Mansoor advice, talking about enemies and I don't know, all this other bullshit. And then Mustafa Ali shows up, continues the lecture with Mansoor. But before that, Jackson Ryker announces that he is going to have a strap match next week with Elias. That's exactly how I feel about that. Moving on. Main event for tonight, Hell in a Cell match. Xavier Woods goes out there, war face on, war paint on, with the White Ranger suit on, getting ready to go up against the almighty WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. And this one did not miss. Just like all the other Hell in a Cell matches that we got. this weekend and this week or whatever, or this past weekend and this past week. It was just absolutely beautiful. Wasn't all the gore and the chairs and the tables and stuff like we had seen from all the other ones. It had a little bit of that, but it wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. One of the more entertaining things about this match was MVP and Kofi Kingston outside of the Hell in a Cell, going back and forth, having a little chat. You got MVP, chopping at Kofi, talking about this your boy, blah, 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 blah. He called him clown act, all this. It's great. I think it's great motivation for Kofi going into their match at Money in the Bank to say, you know what? Nah. It's kind of like he did when he was WWE champ. Like, nah, I got this. I'm going to do this. I got this. You know what I mean? I seen someone on Twitter actually said, oh my God, like, what if Kofi Kingston turns on Xavier Woods tonight? I'm sure that would have been a big headline and a big maybe, a big if, had they not already announced that he was challenging Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. I think that would have been a perfect time and a perfect spot to do that too. But I think maybe that'll come later. Or maybe Woods will turn on Kofi. Maybe Woods will turn on Kofi at Money in the Bank. I don't know, guys. It could happen. It's possible. I know, we don't want the New Day to break up. It's been, they've been together. It's been working. Nah, it's got to, for the better, for the greater good. Xavier Woods needs this. He needs to go after the King of the Ring. He needs a singles title, U.S. champion, right? Big E's doing his thing. I don't know what plans they got for him now with no Aleister Black. But, Kofi getting a shot at the WWE Championship again. I mean, this is all right. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Xavier Woods, or if they ended up doing a switch, made us think that it was going to be Kofi that was joining the Hurt Business, but it ended up being Xavier Woods. I wouldn't be mad at that. Xavier Woods set up a table, super kicked Bobby onto the table, and then he went up to the top rope and did a diving elbow drop through the table. Kind of caught him with his like hip. Almost like went over the table on that spot, but nonetheless, it was a really, really great move. Bobby Lashley ended up sending him face first into a chair that was wedged up, like kind of like at the bottom rope near the turnbuckle. And then he connected and hit him with the Hurt Lock, made him tap 1, 2, well, not 1, 2, 3, made him tap. And then Bobby Lashley defeats Xavier Woods. Obviously, it was a non-title match, so he's still the almighty WWE champion. And then after the match, the referee unlocks the door, and MVP goes inside the cell and locks the door back. And Xavier Woods, at this point, is still in the Hurt Lock on the outside. Kofi Kingston's pulling at the door, trying to get in. And it was such a good visual as you see Xavier struggling as he's still in the Hurt Lock, and Kofi just, he can't help his boy out. He's desperately trying to get in. He's screaming, let him go, let him go, let him go. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with Kofi's aggression, with Kofi, going to that next level that he knows he has to go to in order to become WWE champion. He had to do it against Daniel Bryan. I know he's going to have to do it again if he wants to defeat Bobby Lashley. All the bars, everything is, the emotions is high. The bar is set. Fans are going to be back. I know everyone's going to be nervous. But like I said, what better way to do this than in front of fans at Money in the Bank? Your boy just got tied up in the Hurt Lock. He's beat up. There's no Big E around. It's just you and him. Now it's really just you, because I'm sure Xavier is going to be, a little bit bruised up. I mean, now that I think about it, Drew McIntyre was bruised up. He had scars on his back, and he was fine. He wrestled tonight. So I kind of hope they don't do that, because then when you look at it, it's just like, well, how come Drew McIntyre was able to? And you know what I mean. Anyways, that was it. That was the review for Monday Night Raw tonight. I give the show, At first, the first hour, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to say that the show was a good 8.5 out of 10 overall. It surprised me. There's a lot of surprises, a lot of good booking decisions. I'm not okay with the last chance qualifying match next week, but hopefully next week's Raw is just as good. We still have to figure out who is going to step up to the challenge. Roman Reigns on SmackDown. Who's it going to be? Let me know who you guys think it is. Again, follow me on social media at Within the Ropes or at BrianTronic. I am both of them places. I'm both of them. So make sure you guys follow me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I will be back with another review tomorrow for NXT. So get ready for that. This is going to be my first review for NXT, so I'm pretty excited about it. I love NXT. And so I'll see you guys then. Oh, and one more time. From the Queen City, Charlotte Flair is going to be the Raw Women's Champion after she takes out Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank. I guarantee you, I promise you, and we will be looking at the greatest 14-time champion. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that did.